Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. Now, we just had a special call. I can't believe this. But anyway, Tani called in from Pretoria, and she asked that we do that thing, the one small cap is enough thing. So, Tani, dis vir jou, daar in Pretoria. Waar's my papiertjie?
Ooh, Tani Mariki, just one small cup. It's enough.
Just for you, Tani Mariki. All right, I'm not even sure if Tani Mariki is her name, but anyway, let's get back to real business, please. All right, because it's Motivational Monday, and Kate Emmerson joins us today. We've been learning to live light and live large with her. We've gone through the first 4 steps of her 5 quick steps in order to help you quick shift your life, okay? Let's jump straight into step 5. What is step 5?
So live light, live large. So the concept is if you want to step up in your life and be more of who you know that you can be, you absolutely, in my world, have to live light. So live light means let go of clutter. What is clutter? I work with a definition that says clutter is anything, and I mean anything, or anyone that no longer serves you. So you can apply that to physical clutter, like that umbrella you were telling me about lurking in your home, or it can be emotional clutter, the baggage, the friends, the limiting beliefs, the habits, the stuff that holds you back emotionally, makes you feel a little bit sick here. Or it can be physiological clutter. So I'm talking about our bodies, which is maybe like pain or illness or overweight, anything that is no longer serving us. So it's about letting go. So I always say when you are changing one thing in your life, if you can, I always try and inspire people to link clutter in some way to that goal. So if we go back to the health and fitness goal, one of the things viewers could do is go and look at how do they perhaps clear out their pantry cupboard or their kitchen or their fridge rather. How would they look at maybe their exercise and fitness clothing? Do they need to maybe let go of some of that and buy something a little bit more zooty and funky? So just a clear out. If someone is choosing to work on a financial goal, maybe they would choose to go and clear out their wallet or their purse, something on a financial level. Maybe go and look at their bank account. So just trying to link it always just adds a little bit of vuma.
And it reinforces that thought.
Absolutely, and once you let go, the whole concept is that as you let go, you're making space. So you're freeing up a little bit of mental energy, emotional energy, you're making space for that new thing that you're wanting to manifest in your life. So let go so that you can step forward. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. Cool. Now, my question is, because we've got these 5 steps and they all speak of, let's say, the positive, if you will, about how to go about it, but how about dealing with the problems and the negativities? Some people have gone through so many hardships in life that they no longer believe in themselves. Many things are challenging, things outside of your control, like finances. How do you deal with that?
So I think that is a really important question because it can't all just be rah-rah and motivational, can it? Because reality comes and claps us on the head, like one cap is enough. So one of the things is having the awareness around, if I'm working on the goal, do I always trip myself up? Is there always a sabotaging thought? Is there always some way that I come and clap myself on my own head to stop me reaching the goal? And those are quite hard to sort of unpick. So sometimes our friends know how we trip ourselves up. Sometimes we just know those limiting thoughts that we have in our head. And we start living those. So we've got to find a way to start processing them and turning them around. And that's quite a difficult process. And sometimes people battle to do that on their own because all of that self-talk is so busy squashing them down that they don't know how to let themselves shine again. So one of the processes we were chatting in the break that I work with is called tapping. Like that's its simple word. And it's EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. And it really is, it's kind of like shiatsu for your emotions or acupuncture for your emotions. And I teach it to clients because it's easy to learn. You can pick it up in one session and then you can go away and literally tap on your own limiting beliefs so that when something comes up, in the moment you know that you're dealing with it, then you can work on it. As opposed to trying to go and find it. When you are feeling positive, you don't always know how to go and find the negative. But when it comes up and it's in your face, you have a way of dealing with it. So, but I think it's quite a complicated subject. And I think it's a whole topic on its own.
But let's quickly just take a flashback at our 5 tips.
Okay, so the one is always start small, because everybody can start small, okay? Next one is commitment. So choose a time frame. I always say 2 weeks if you're starting, and commit to something specific and tangible that's really going to change your life. Okay, so we spoke about an exercise goal. Then that's the C. The P is planning. You have to plan because something doesn't change on its own. So you've got to give yourself the best help possible and know that you've got something to stick to. That's the planning. And then repetition, the one where you've just got to keep on keeping on. So on a daily basis, on a moment-by-moment basis, you've got to do what you need to do in order to reach where you're going. Okay, because there's a saying by Robert Allen that says everything is just outside your comfort zone. So you have to every day do a little bit
a nice way of looking at it.
to get where you want to go. And the last one is the live light. So somehow link the clutter so that you can be present in the moment moment to deal with where you want to go.
Lovely. Kate, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And we've got winners right about now. The winners of that course, Shift Your Property Worth 1,280 Rand by Kate herself. And that's Mandy and Chat. Your names are there on the screen. If that's your name, that's you. Congratulations. And just quickly, where can people go to your website to find information about you?
Great. So they can go and sign up for the free course called How to Quick Shift One Thing, www.kate-Emerson, EMMERSON.com. Sign up. I'll send them a course. It'll help them shift one thing.
And of course, go onto our website for more details. Thank you so much, Kate.
Thanks,
really appreciate it. Hoping that you are very, very motivated and you're enjoying yourself. But now, we've had lots of competitions, and if you haven't been SMSing,
Ooh, hey, it's not enough.
because we're about to give away that lovely washing machine. Over to you, Leanne.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.